Earl moving away from Maryland tonight. Earl has weakened to a Category 1, and it's the calm after the storm down at the shore. Good evening, I'm Kelly Swoop, and that really comes much to the relief of vacationers and tourism officials. ABC 2 News' Josie Sturman joins us live now with what impact this had on folks, or are they just enjoying their plans now? Josie?
Yeah, that's right, Kelly. They are enjoying themselves. We've seen the highs and lows here today in Ocean City. We had rough winds, rough surf, water coming up towards the seawall at about noon today. That all moved out at about 4 o'clock, and these people are so desperate to get into the water, to get on the beach. People have just started getting into the ocean, even though they are not supposed to. And if you look over here right now, we've got Ocean City police officers who are stepping towards the water itself just to go tell these people to get out. You are not supposed to be in the water right now. They're going in to tell them it's not safe for you to be boating, not safe for you to be swimming, and they're telling these people, listen, we told you before, Beach Patrol has made that issue, it's time to get out of the water. So, as we said before, the lifeguards clocked out at about 5:30 today. Once they go off duty, that's one of the most unsafe times to swim here. You're just taking your life into your own hands because there are not lifeguards stationed here. They've got hundreds of them up and down the 10 miles of the beach here, and they are usually ready for all sorts of emergencies. But if you're a guy who takes a boat into the beach, into the water when you're not supposed to, unfortunately, you're going to get law enforcement in this case. But as we said, these people are just desperate for a little time in the water. They want to get out here. They wanted to come down here for that last Labor Day weekend special. They wanted to spend some time with their family. They didn't want to deal with Earl, so right now they're ready to say, see ya. Waves edging closer to the boardwalk and water pooling near the seawall. Both are signs Hurricane Earl has been trying to elbow his way into Ocean City, adding some sogginess to the last weekend of summer.
It's an adventure.
It's an adventure for news crews like us willing to stand alone against the storm just to tell a story. But business owners along the boardwalk don't want fond memories and stories about Earl. They're looking forward. They just want him gone. Any parting words for Earl?
Goodbye.
At Thrasher's, they're still hoping to salvage the holiday weekend, serving up fries to people who show up once this nasty weather takes flight.
I think it's going to be a good weekend. Hopefully it rolls out of here by 4 or 5 o'clock.
Seeing these waves, it's hard to believe the storm will be gone so quickly, but the Beach Patrol is preparing for a busy day.
Tomorrow, the problem is it's going to be a beautiful day. And because it's a beautiful day, people are going to flock back to the beach.
But chances are the water will be just as nasty. That's why Butch Arbin says there's a chance swimmers will be kept out of the water over the weekend. It may be tough to tell people who want that last dip, but Arbin says it's about keeping these beaches safe.
We will make sure that we're not allowing people to do things that's not safe.
So we're back here live in Ocean City. We want to talk to these two guys. Come on over here. So you guys actually brought the police out. What did they tell you? And keep it clean, we're on live TV. So what did they tell you?
Just that it's unsafe and they don't want anyone to be in the water whatsoever, no matter whether you're surfing, boogie boarding, or any kind of raft. It's just not safe. You know, we were told earlier we could be out there, and now we're told otherwise by the supervisor, so...
They don't want you in there. Did you think it was safe to go in with this boat? It looks pretty treacherous.
It's fun. I don't know about safe, but it's fun.
All right, well, a lesson for you guys. Thanks so much for talking to us. So the emphasis, again, the lifeguards have told us this whole week long, do not go in the water when Beach Patrol is not here. There are other tips for you. If tomorrow they clear it, they let swimmers back in the water, they say if you want, check in with a lifeguard. Let them know you're not the most experienced swimmer. And then if you want, swim right out in front of the lifeguard. Then they'll have the best eye on you. Those are the tips from the Beach Patrol. And as we said before, Beach Patrol can make this decision in a moment. If tomorrow morning they get up, they see the seas are a little bit calmer, they'll make it clear for people to get back in the water, but they're not going to make it clear just to give everybody that last dip for the summer. They're not willing to take that chance. I'm Josie Sturman, live in Ocean City. Kelly, back to you.
Hey, Josie, I'm looking at the waves behind you, and it still looks pretty ferocious out there, like maybe 6 to 10 foot waves. So earlier today, it was much worse than this?
You know, it was much worse than this, and these waves, as big as they are, were washing farther up on shore. They were hitting the seawall at about noon, forming those tidal pools, and it was getting pretty serious about here about lunchtime between noon and 1. So the waves were bigger, they were breaking further out and coming in. It was pretty amazing stuff to see. So this is calm, considering what we saw earlier today. It's amazing what a big difference just a couple hours will make.
All right, Josie Sturman, live from Ocean City. Thanks for that live report. Let's